Well, how's everybody doing? It is Friday. Welcome back to another Fearless Friday chat with Shalessa Reddy. And man, it is always so good to see you on Friday after the week. So I pray that your week was fruitful and productive. And I'm just here one more time to give a brief word of inspiration and encouragement as we get ready for our weekend. Well, many of us know that we'll be celebrating or honoring rather 9/11 tomorrow, and so I hope that as we go into the weekend that will be one thing on your mind to remember not just the sacrifices of so many on that particular day, but continuing even to the current day and the sacrifices and the things that people do in kindness and out of duty for one another and for our country's freedom. We certainly want to take time to honor them, all of the veterans that have fought for our country and so many others, those who are still on the front lines helping us through the pandemic. We appreciate you and we want to honor you and remember all that you do in order to make our lives better. So tomorrow I encourage each one of you to do something in remembrance of those who lost their lives on 9/11. And as we move into a new season, post-pandemic and still dealing with other things and residue and from the pandemic. And, you know, it's interesting because you think that something is solid one moment and then you realize, there's still some work to be done. And so the pandemic is still with us and COVID-19, and we still need to be cautious and social distance and wear masks and all of the things to keep us safe. But we do those for one another for safety and for protection. And so what a wonderful weekend it will be as we move forward and use what others have done as inspiration and motivation for us, which leads me to what I wanted to share today. Many times we talk on, this particular segment about our dreams and our goals and taking next steps. And I just wanted to share, what motivates us, what can serve as motivation to do those things. I know that many of you might find that you have the same list you had last year of things you wanted to accomplish, or the same things on that list from 10 years ago. At some point, we need to decide, look, what am I seriously going to take on? What am I going to do? And what can motivate me and inspire me to do those things? So, look, let's take a look at it. Maybe we talk about exercise. Well, I have this stubborn 10 pounds or 20 pounds or 5 pounds I'd really like to work off, or perhaps it's just I want to live a healthier lifestyle. Whatever it is, many of us have things on this list that we want to accomplish. And so today I just wanted to talk briefly about what is it that you really want to do. I mean, look at the list, because some of the things have been on there such a long time. Ask yourself, do I really want to do this thing? Is this something that I really have prioritized? Is it something that I've taken the steps to research? And have I found and figured out the cost-benefit analysis? Now, what's stopping me from moving forward in this particular direction to achieve this particular goal? I mean, take an honest look and be honest with yourself. What is it? Do I really want what I have on this paper? And if I do want it, what's been holding me back? Is it something that I need to work for? Is it some time I need to better prioritize? In the same way that we know ourselves, it's important to know who you are when you set your goals and when you line out the next steps. So for instance, if you're the person that needs 5 sleeps, sleep taps on the alarm, and if you're the person that wakes up on the first one. So based on that, you strategize and you govern your waking up and your morning pattern. So in the same way that you as a project manager might, with sensitivity and wisdom and strategy and expertise attack a project, that's the same thing you want to do with your dreams and your goals. You want to strategize based on who you know yourself to be. So who am I as it relates to this particular goal that I've set, and what am I willing to sacrifice? And I think that's where we need to put a pin in, because everything on our list of things we want to do requires some type of investment. It requires some type of perhaps sacrifice. It'll require some type of intentionality in order to accomplish that goal. Am I willing to put what needs to be put into that? Or do I need to release myself from the stress and the strain of having it there? What are you talking about, Chalessa? We can have a list of, oh, I want to write a book. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want to go this place. Oh, I want this career. However, if we're not willing to work for it, if we're taking the cost benefit analysis and we realize, you know what, I'm really not ready or willing right now to put in the effort, we just need to sometimes allow ourselves permission to release that at that particular time. Why? Because sometimes when it stays on our list and stays in our mind, it causes additional stress and strain. And in 5 years, we're still looking at it, wondering why it hasn't happened, when perhaps you just need to take a break from it and then prioritize the things that you are willing to invest in. Okay, I really want to write this book because it sounds like a great idea, but right now I realize I don't really want to put the time investment into that. So what else do I have on my list? Oh, I've got this on my list. I really want to be healthier. So let me see. Can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. I'm counting the cost. I know what next steps to take. I can surround myself with a good support. You know what? I'm going to put my energies into doing that. So what does that do for you? It helps you move forward in the direction of your goal so that you can get that satisfaction and fulfillment from achieving what you've set out to achieve. And it allows you to release yourself from undue and unnecessary pressure, anxiety, and stress when something is maybe just not within that particular season for you to do. So, as you move forward into your weekend, make a list. What do you want to accomplish this year? What are some of the things you've had on your list for a while? And honestly, look at them. Look at what exactly it's going to require of you. And then look introspectively into yourself. Who am I? And am I willing to do these things in order to make this happen? I challenge you to take that on this weekend so that you can begin to live that fulfilling life. We are limitless, you know. That's my tag. That's my brand, Be Limitless. And I love to do this broadcast, Fearless Friday Chat, because so many times fear is the thing that holds us back. It keeps us hesitant. It keeps us anxious. It keeps us from moving forward and in that direction towards our destiny. Fear many times will dim our hope and get us into a place where we become content with less than what we're supposed to have. And so Fearless Friday Chat, today's chat is all about helping you push yourself to move into the next direction, to take that next step and to keep moving forward. And so today, I want you to take an introspective look at yourself and some of the things that maybe you have on your dream sheet or your goal list, and be honest with yourself. What on here do I really want to do? Because I'm here to tell you, whatever you put your mind to do, you will accomplish. Every single time I put my mind to do something, whether I thought it was impossible or not, I put the energy behind it, and one way or the other, it came to pass. And so I'm telling you the same thing. If you can narrow down what you really want to go after, see and be true to yourself, be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, you will find that you will live that fulfilling life, and you'll have that sense of joy that you've been longing for, instead of living under condemnation and stress and strain, thinking, oh, I'm getting behind, and oh, I had all this stuff I wanted to do, when really, just do one thing well. And maybe that's the word for you today. Do that one thing and do it well. Be that parent and be the best parent you can be. Be that career person and be the best one in that career that you can be. Or whatever your season dictates, be that to the full and defy the fears and the limitations that might come along with it. Because there are great things in store for you, and there is greatness inside of you. The word says that we are more than conquerors through Christ Jesus. And I'm going to repeat that over you, that you are more than a conqueror. You got this and you can do it. And so keep moving forward. As I always say before I end, just take that next right step. You will get there. Hey, your destination is still there, but it's all about the journey. And that thing you're seeking might be repackaged. It might not look the way you thought it would look, but it's still there, and it's there for you. Your path might take twists and turns. They always do. It adds to the adventure and it helps us to learn. It stretches us in our character. So learn the lesson and keep moving forward. It is there. The dream is there. It's available to you. Just walk in it. So this weekend, write your list. What do I really want to accomplish? What's that 1 or 2 things that I'm going to put my energy behind and I'm going to devote myself to it? And be honest with yourself. How can I make this happen? Maybe it's not in the season right now. Maybe it's for another time. Or maybe it's for some other place. Do what you can do right now and live that fulfilling destiny, purposeful life. Well, I hope you've been encouraged today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I look forward to seeing you next week for another Fearless Friday chat. And I hope that I pray continually that the Lord would bless and keep you. May his face shine upon you and that he gives you his peace. We'll see you again next week. Take care.